Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and it's time to go ahead and showcase Candice. Excuse me for being late, it's just, I couldn't get this character up until now. Took me freaking step 20, but here we are. Candice Catnip got a new character, and pretty much the second one that we got this year, and it's her base form, and character, she's actually really good. This is another really powerful mid-month character that has come out in the game. Either best or second best to the 1000-Year Blower Shinji, but this character is going to be a really nice and dominant character for what she was designed for. Before getting started with the showcase, let's just go ahead and compare the models side by side and compare it to the OG counterpart. Okay, the OG counterpart, ooh, there's a massive difference with how her hair is structured, even the little green lines that she has on her boots, the heart symbol that she carries on her belt. Ooh boy. Her hair is longer too, no? I think it might be longer. I could be very wrong about this. And then the facial design, big difference. Even though this is her Volster and Dish form, you can clearly tell how night and day the models are. And then comparing her to the swimsuit counterpart, of course, different clothing, but the facial design and texture, as well as the hair, is pretty much roughly the same. It's a bit of a reused asset from the swimsuit version, just that, you know, this is a remake of the Candice that fought during the invasion in the Sarite, and it's her base form this time around. So, yeah, other than that, the model quality is definitely amazing, like always. Yeah. Getting right into it, this is a Quincy Sternritter with the Captain Killer Plus. So this character is going to be replacing Tech Bambi. So, finally, she can actually bite the dust. Because, I'm gonna be honest, barrage attacks are dead. I never liked them. Oh, that's a lie. I did like them before, but now I just don't like them as much. They just power creep the unit way too much, and yeah, I don't need to explain myself that much. Does have strong attack reaches time of -14%. We do have a level 10 SP. I don't have a T20, funny enough, which I forgot to do so, but let's just go ahead and get that done. We're gonna leave her as is because this is mainly a 1-5 showcase. Full stam and focus is what I'm gonna go for because I want to make sure that my crit rate is active at all times when it comes to using this character overall. And getting right into the overall stats and skills, this is basically, like I stated before, a better 1000-Year Blower Rukia because she doesn't have any type of boosting SA, and she has an SA which is very similar to the mine 1000-Year Blower Rukia, but it doesn't boost, and the second part of the SA2 is a beam. I like it, although we gotta see how it's gonna impact the performance because I do find it to be a bit linear, but one thing's for sure. It's better than the barrage attack, let's be honest here. She does have Sprinter +2 with Havoc of 20% and Paralysis immunity with the 6-star skills of Devastation of 60%, Frenzy +2, Frenzy +3 in Guild Quest, Debilitator of +5 seconds, increased status element chance against Soul Reapers, 30% range damage in Guild Quest. Outside of that, it's 10%, damage to paralyzed enemies of +40% with weakened defense, Sharpshooter, 50% increased killer effect in Guild Quest, and the 80% SP boost. The skill set is actually pretty solid, it's just that she is missing Berserker, but honestly speaking, once you have enemies being paired up where you have Soul Reaper enemy mobs, you'll actually always be able to consistently get the damage to paralyzed enemies of 40%. She's gonna be pretty much fine outside of Guild Quest, but in Guild Quest, it's where she's going to get the shine the most, and considering we need orbs regardless, this is a must-have GQ character. So let's just go ahead and get right into showcasing this unit and build her up real quick. That up is all nice and ready to go. Quincy Cross, Pill, and the Cape Fastener all with 30% SP. Max Transcendent links right across the board, and we have ourselves 20% strong attack damage, 50% full stamina damage boost, with 40% strong attack damage at full stam with the classic 170% SP boost. So we're going to be cooking nicely with this Candice overall, and the total SP that we have on the character, for it being 1-5, we're almost at 6k SP. Now, if I were to swap out Focus for SP, it definitely would be in the realm of possibility, but it's still good enough as is. And with us, we're going to be bringing this resurrected Gremmy. Now, why am I not using this character as a Link, even though he has IRSP? Simple. It's because this guy actually does give out extra 30% more damage to element-affected enemies per Mind Quincy. And because Candice is a Mind Attribute Quincy, we can take advantage of that. Now, unfortunately, in Link Slot Trials and the Link Slot Training Grounds, we cannot bring the Tech Remy because it is attribute restricted. So we're just gonna bring the next best thing to Candice, and it's this Mind Remy. Once we bring her into Guild Quest, that's when we can bring the better Remy. And of course, Mugetsu Link. That's all you guys need to see here. And then Rukia, because she does boost on the second Tron attack, has the booster skill. I don't need to say anything else. Let's just get to showcasing her. She does have Killer in this Link Slot Training Ground, so let's just go and get right into it. Alright, now getting into the hit, she has double beams. SA1 is going to be the 3k length beam into 1020 width, really good. SA2, she spawns a suction vortex into another 3k length beam with 1020 width, and then a full screen SA3. Very good hit. It'll be interesting to see how the SA2 will perform in Guild Quest because it is going to be a bit linear, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. So let's get right into it and see the best that she can do in terms of damage. We do have Killer here. Okay, not bad. Maybe we should boost ourselves up with Rukia first things first. All right. Okay. Not bad. She's actually doing really solid damage considering she doesn't have a Frenzy +2. Frenzy +3 and no Berserker. Of course, the damage is a bit lower because no Berserker, but honestly speaking, I don't think she's gonna be performing too badly for the content that she was designed for. She's not gonna perform too badly in PvE content either, so yeah, there's that. Now, let's just go ahead and bring her into co-op content. I am going to swap out Focus for Long Stride just to see the best that she can do while speeding through the quest area. And yeah, let's get into it. Actually, Allied, before that, because we actually have epic raids available to us where we can tackle on every single attribute, let's go into Mind Only and get to see the best that she can do. Now, I'm gonna be honest. She's only going to be good now because she is a ×3 damage bonus character to use in this type of particular upgrade. Everything else, when it comes to using this character, you want to make sure you have the boss being a Soul Reaper. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on that extra damage, and I think this character is going to struggle just a tad bit compared to the likes of Yuha and Ishin. But with that being said, let's get into it. The setup is pretty much the same. We have swapped out Hikone for Gremmy now, so better Link at that, and the familiars. Renji for being able to clear out the last phase, and then Double Toshiro, so 40% more Berserker, and the full stam, we're pretty much at a good, hold on, 110%. Yeah, those familiars are so goddamn clutch, man. Let's get into it. Okay, now, let's go ahead and pop our Soul Bomb. Get the damage in, boom, and yeah, not bad. Okay, that's pretty good for a bonus character. Obviously, this is an easier epic raid, so it'll be interesting to see for like the Miyuri epic raid, Yuha. But yeah, other than that, not bad. And we cleared this type of epic raid in, I think, 23 or 22 seconds. That's pretty solid. Let's see. Okay. 22 seconds. That's pretty good. Alright guys, here we are in the co-op Link Slot Trials, and we're going to be bringing Candice and see how fast we can actually clear the quest. Now, I did swap out Focus for Long Stride, so now she's going to be a bit more speedy just to be able to clear through the quest. And the accessories, I've swapped out the Cape Fastener for the Zeta Pill because we do have underground enemy mobs. This character is unable to hit those enemy mobs, so we pretty much need to apply the Zeta Pill onto Candice just so that way we can cleave through the quest faster. The setup is pretty much the same, but yeah, all you guys need to know is that this is going to be a solo run. Now, unfortunately, in this type of Link Slot Trials, we'll never have access to the increased element chance because the enemy mobs are Oronkars and Quincy's. We don't have Soul Reaper enemy mobs present, so she's going to be very inconsistent with getting the SP boost and the extra damage to paralyzed enemies. So with that being said, let's see how well she'll do here. look, if the 1000-year blower Rukia actually did solidly in this type of co-op quest, this Candice should actually be able to do even better than her. So, getting right into it. Very nice, okay. We're having a bit of a tough time against Apache, but it's manageable. Is she not upgrade? Okay, I was trying to say, why did I feel like she only had 2 flash tips? But yeah, this character is actually really fun even for co-op content. So if you guys want to turn her into a farmer, you can do that. This character will be able to work just fine, and of course, it's going to be way better than the swimsuit version for just being able to manual play here. Maybe I should nuke here. Let's do that. Yeah, the Solon is really good. But I'll definitely say, it does feel a bit linear using the SA2. But look, I'm gonna take that SA2 over 1000-year blower Rukia's SA2. It was pretty bad. But yeah, there we go. SA1, SA2. Goddamn Orankars, bro. And the crazy thing is that you can use both Candices here, and I think they'll be able to perform just fine. Obviously, this one is doing pretty nicely, but it'll be interesting to revisit the resurrected version of her. So let's just nab the Soul Bomb, nuke here. Yeah, bro, remember when I nuked with Rukia here when I showcased her? Oh, she didn't even freaking do that much damage with her Soul Bomb, and this character can, which is insane. But, yeah, that's Candice for you, bro. 1 minute and 15 seconds? That's really nice. I'm not gonna try hard because I feel pretty satisfied with how her performance was. Yeah, the lack of Berserker is unfortunately very noticeable, to the point that if you want to just cleave through the quest faster, you definitely want to bring the likes of Yuha or Ishin just to be able to get through it. But if you guys are Candice, right? She's your favorite character. I have some homies that love Candice. You guys can use her, no probs, and she's not going to be slowed down. Obviously, her best perks are once she is up against Soul Reaper mobs. But concerning Link's Law Trials is ridiculously easy. I don't think you need to worry about that. You want to worry about a killer when it comes to using this character in Limit Breaker Quest, and let's say we were to get harder content for co-op. That's the only time you want to worry about that, if I'm being 100% realistic. And sadly, Limit Breaker Quest is gone, so I unfortunately cannot showcase the character in there. Which is very unfortunate because she shares the same traits as Rukia, but is just better. And it is now time to finally showcase Candice in Guild Quest, and it's pretty much the reason why I had to postpone the showcase, because I wanted to redo my Guild Quest runs. Unfortunately, I ran out of tickets the other day when I was streaming Nightmare, so here we are. We're gonna go first for the very hard Guild Quest rotations, and this is how we have Candice set up. We pretty much put on her the cross because it's very fundamental with her not having the Berserker. Just wish that these accessories already have like the 5-star plus treatment, so that way it helps out Quincy's already. And then pretty much the same usual setup. Nothing has really changed on the character. And with us, Remy, because once again he's going to be able to provide a bit more damage to the likes of Candice and support to her with the Mugetsu link. So because Gremmy is giving to Candice 20% more strong attack damage to Quincy's and 30% more damage to status element affected enemies per Quincy, regardless of the attribute and what this character has. I do have Long Stride, but like he's not gonna do much damage. Like he's just there to support Candice, and that's his main job. And then my Christmas Nelio, pretty much what you guys are seeing right here, with nothing but a bunch of full stam stuff on her. And I have the bonus ability set to full stam and damage to paralyzed enemies, so that way Nell can do a good bit of damage while also being able to provide the boosting effect to Candice. Let's just go for a casual run just to showcase her in very hard Guild Quest and see how well she'll do. Now, I'll definitely say you have to find a right pattern for when it comes to using the SA2 because it is a bit weird. Now, it is going to be very noticeable with the fact that this character does not have Berserker once you do damage. But right, here I'm just going to use the Soul Bomb. Not bad, okay. But 50 seconds should definitely be in the realm of possibility. It's just very RNG dependent at the end of the day. But yeah, that could have easily been 45 seconds if Nelio wasn't being a dumbass. But not bad. She definitely could have been a bit better. And of course, this is her at 1.5. I reckon that at 2.5, it definitely would be a bit easier to get a much higher score. But now I'm gonna go into try hard mode and see if I can get a bit better than that in very hard guild quest. Okay. Very nice. Okay, 46.9? That's actually pretty solid. I'm definitely going to take it for what it is. Now, what if we go ahead and try double NAD units? Because that's pretty much what I went for when it came to getting a really good score in the Nightmare Guild quest. So let's just go and do that real quick. Okay, this is the setup that I ran in Nightmare when I was streaming, which, by the way, let me just tell you guys that in the Nightmare difficulty, I did not have a really good time with trying to even get to 30 seconds remaining. Like, here's a good clip of me raging. Okay, wait, this might be it. This might be it. God, oh, why the fuck were you using your essays? God fucking damn it! It was right there! Right the fuck there! I had the perfect RNG, I had everything, but somehow my goddamn butt had to fuck it up, but by being, oh, I'm just gonna use my essay. Fuck off. So, yeah, it wasn't fun. But anywho, all you guys really need to know here is that we have Segunda Etapa Oak as the second NAD unit. He can debuff on the SA2, making the first wave of mobs easy to clear out, and I gave him full stam damage boost and the Mugetsu link, just so that way, you know, he does get a bit of stats from the link itself, and we do have, like on Nelio, full stam and damage to paralyzed enemies. Because Candice is going to be proccing left and right with her strong attacks, I think it's going to be a lot more consistent to have that on the characters. Now, on Nell, I do have full stam and recharge. Obviously, for the very hard difficulty, it is better to have complete damage because you're just going to be able to clear through the quest anyways. But I found it very necessary to go for recharge in the Nightmare difficulty, because once I got to Retsu, the boost would wear off and the run would slow down immensely, which is not even funny. So pretty much the reason why I had full stamina recharge on Nell, but besides that, the setup is pretty much 100% the same on Candice. So let's go on the very hard difficulty. Let's see how well she'll do with double nats. Now, what I'm definitely going to say is that Candice compared to Bambi, she's definitely 10 times better than Bambietta overall. Because I remember when I showcased her once Remy came out into the game, I definitely will say that I was not having a good time just to even get a proper score, even with Remy to buff Bambi. And I, at most, got like around 40 seconds remaining. Whereas with Candice, I'm just able to hit way better scores at 1.5. And that was before I max extended her, by the way. So yeah, double nads, that definitely doesn't feel the way to go for the very hard difficulty. It did slow me down, but it still was clearable nonetheless. This is a 1.5 Candice, by the way. So obviously, once you get more dupes into her, she's definitely going to be a menace to behold for the overall guild quest in and of itself. Up next is going to be the Nightmare difficulty. I am not going out of my way to redo the entire quest in and of itself, so you guys can pretty much enjoy the clip that I have recorded when I was streaming it, and that's the exact same setup that I have on those three characters. But I will, at the very least, reattempt Nightmare using Remy as the boosting character once more, so I'm pretty much using the exact same setup that I did previously, but it's just to show you guys how she does on average. For the best score, you guys will see after this ticket run that we're about to do right here. Keep in mind, we don't have any type of recharge in Nell, so the boost is going to run out once we get to Retsu. But that's pretty much about it, but it's okay. I'm just showcasing the character as is. But yeah, as you guys can see, in Nightmare, it's pretty much different. I'd need to have double NAD here, otherwise it's not going to be too fun at all. Alright, Nell, thank you. Alright, let's snoop here. We want to keep the SA3 for once we get to the next phase and the SP boost has worn off, and also the boost. Okay, that's just fun, bro. Alright, we just gonna use the SA3 here, and we pretty much won. 25 seconds average, but yeah, now you guys will see the best run that I have done on this difficulty right here, so let's just go ahead and play it. Final chance. That's the only thing we can do. Full stam and recharge. All or nothing. Okay. Wait, this might be it. Oh! And finally, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. That was annoying. That was seriously annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for 1000 Year Blower Candice. Let me know, do you guys like this character? Because I certainly do. She's definitely better than the Tech Bambietta overall for both very hard and the Nightmare difficulty. It just is a shame that she doesn't have any type of Berserker built into her kit, because if you guys ask me, I would have preferred her Devastation be replaced for a 60% Berserker, and she picks up way more damage to paralyzed enemies, at the bare minimum 60%, and then I think I'd be completely fine with it. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. I hope to see you guys all in the next one, so have a wonderful day, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sana. Ciao, ciao.